Welcome. It is Coach Kesha Austin, and I am here with another video. So I am very, very excited about this topic because, I've been posed with this question so many different times. And I'm like, girl, just do a video. Just do a video. So the topic for this video is, how can I manage to be so confident and plus size? Like, how does that equate confidence? How do you have those two things in the same universe? Let's talk about it. I'm just going to start off by saying that no one is 100% confident. That's just the fact of the matter. And if anybody that you meet claims to be or is 100% confident, then they are not trying new things and being a little fish in a big sea as opposed to a big fish in a little sea. Whenever you're exploring new things and doing new things, there is a test in confidence in that, because you're learning, you're gonna mess up, you're gonna make mistakes. And there is some failure associated with success. So I think the most confident people are willing to be that little fish in a big sea, and they don't exude that much confidence or even feel that confident when they're in that season. So I just wanted to put that out there. But number one, how I managed to be so confident, I pray. I mean, me being confident in my own ability is not enough. That's not sufficient. For me to go out here every day, work, do this, be a mom, be a wife, do everything that is what I'm supposed to do with my purpose and everything. I cannot do that with solely dependent upon my own knowledge, my own skill, my own will, my own might. I can't do that. So a lot of my confidence comes from God. Like, I know He has my back. I know He's not gonna let me fail. I know I'm gonna be good. So a lot of that does come from praying and reading my word. Number two, I break barriers. I am not a safe girl. I'm not a girl who gets advice from people and allow them to steer me or push me from something that I want to do. Let me tell you, if I want to do it, the people who know me the best know that I'm going to do it. And I'm not going to stay within the parameters of everybody else's fears. That's a status update. I'm not going to stay within the parameters of anyone else's fears. And I just got that from the top of my head. That's that praying confidence. Yes. So yes, I don't do that. Like, I don't call and ask people for advice. I may ask you for support or a listening ear, but I'm not going to ask you, should I, would this be a good idea? I'm really not going to do that. I used to do that, and I realized that the people that I had in my life at the time, one, they only could give me advice based on their own experience. So if something that they did that did not turn out well for them, of course, if they love me and care for me, they more than likely are going to tell me not to experience that thing. But I have my own story. I have my own journey. I have my own life. So it may not turn out that way for me. The second thing is, the people who did not have my best interest at heart, who I did not know at the time, they would steer me away from doing things that would up level me and sort of, how can I say this in a nice way? Because I know what I want to say. But they would push me away from exploring things that will put me in a better position than them. So I don't do that anymore. I'm not allowing somebody to have the driver's seat of my life. No, we're not going to do that. I am going to step head first into a new thing. One, like I said, knowing that I may not exude all the confidence that I normally have. Two, I'm gonna make sure that I pray about that thing, and I'm just gonna do it. The third thing is my team, my people, my squad, my circle, my peoples. Yes, those people help me to be confident. And the way that this works is, I do not do tough love. No, I don't need it. I never needed tough love. I've always been, I guess I did when I was younger, but I'm a grown woman now, and I don't need tough love. And I have had numerous people in my life who thought that that was the way to love me, and that's not it. Friends is what I'm talking about. And I don't need to love. I don't need for you to be hard on me or come down on me or shame me. I don't need that. I don't need you to tell me I told you so. I don't need that. What I get from my friends, again, and my team, my husband, the people in my family who I have closest to me, they encourage me. You know, if I make a mistake, they're like, okay, Kesha, we're not going to stay here. They let me get it all out. Let's move forward. And that boosts my confidence because I know that I have a team of people around me who have my back, and I don't have to stay in that. It's a reminder of the things that I already know. So I think of it as me being filled with all of these, you know, great sermons and the word of God and, you know, great lessons, you know, me talking to people who are wise. I'm filled with all of that. But sometimes it gets jumbled up in a big pile of like little notes to, you know, to keep handy. And sometimes you need someone to spark that reminder of you don't have to stay there. We all make mistakes. We all mess up. And that's what my team of people who truly do love and care about me do for me. And that offers me confidence. I know that if I take a risky chance and maybe invest in something or start a job and it's not what I want to do, I know that I can call someone and I can talk to them about it, and they're not going to shame me for going to explore something new and finding out something new about myself that I didn't know before. Because if I knew, I wouldn't have done it. They understand that life is a journey, and you're going to continue to discover more things about yourself. And they root me on because they know that's the type of person I am. They don't put me inside of their little box of expectations. And I love my people. Y'all know who y'all are. And the last thing about me that helps me to maintain my level of confidence, and this is going to sound super, super cliche, right? But I like myself. I do. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I definitely don't want to give you cliche vibes, but I like me. Then there was a time when I could not say that. And you will know if you're asking yourself, well, what does that look like? Like, everybody likes themselves. No, they don't. And let me tell you how I knew that I didn't like myself. One, I had unhealthy habits. I still have a few, and that's just gonna be real. I probably will always have some as long as I'm human. But I had way too many unhealthy habits. And some of the unhealthy habits were jobs that I did not like, but I limited myself to just staying there and accepting what it was. One of the biggest things was unhealthy relationships. I felt like this was the best that I could do, even with the job situation, that this was the best that I could acquire, you know, and you just gonna suffer through this. And that's not what you do to somebody that you like. That's not what you do to somebody that you love. You try to help them and, you know, cultivate an environment that's healthy and where they can grow, you know, and I was not doing it for myself. I was doing a ton of awful things to my body. And I just did not have the life that I needed and the life that I deserved. Once I got on that track and once I started being true to myself, I was like, yes, I like you. Like, I really do like myself. I love me. I love myself. I forgive myself. I talk good to myself. I'm practicing better habits and healthier habits. I'm giving myself the freedom to grow and make mistakes and flourish. I'm giving myself the freedom to not continue on in relationships that I don't want to continue on in. You know, I'm giving myself the freedom to build new relationships with amazing people and understand that I matter. You know, that is another big confidence builder for me. So I hope and pray that you enjoy this video. I am Coach Kesha Austin. I hope that if you enjoy this video, you will go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tune in for some upcoming videos. I have some more content coming, and I do different topics about different things. Whatever comes in my spirit that I feel like can help or encourage or make someone laugh, I'm definitely going to get behind this camera. So I hope that you enjoy and you take care.